Okay, this video is for gloomy winter, right? And your question is about you want good turf cleats for shin splints. Um, there's a quote that goes, high-tech shoes, low-tech feet. So what that means is you want your cleats to have you want to have zero drop in the soles, right? You don't want a big insole because every centimeter, right, millimeter that you put in between your sole and the ground, it stops your heel from acting, it stops your foot from acting like the lever and the springs that it's supposed to be, right? Your toes and your feet, they absorb shock from the earth, they absorb the shock from your body. They are designed through millions of years of evolution to help you feel the earth, move around. So you don't want a lot of support. You don't want any support from a cleat, right? You want to be able to feel the earth. Come on, get up there. You want to be able to feel the earth with your cleat. So that means, me personally, when I'm looking for a cleat, I don't want a large heel. I don't want a large insole. I'll usually rip the insole out, and when I get the cleat for the first time, you want to push the heel, the toe back. You want to make it so that there's no resistance in the toe area, and you could even use a vice grip or even a wrench to squeeze the toe part backwards, because if there's any resistance in the toe, your toe is also a source of power and also acts like a spring and a shock absorber. So any resistance from that front toe area is going to stop your foot from functioning optimally. So that's why you want to bend back the toe, really work it in so that you can have full mobility, range of motion with your feet and your toes. So I hope some of those ideas help you look for a good cleats for look for good cleats for playing. Usually I buy a lot of stuff online, but I went to a place locally that sold cleats, and I found the cheapest cleat they had, it was the best investment I've ever made, because it was a lotto cleat, but it's synthetic, but they had no sole, and I took the insole out, so it worked perfectly for me, and I worked they worked for a turf field. So I suggest that you shouldn't order online, because then you gotta spend a lot if you gotta return it. I think it's better to just go and test the ones in store, because you could get a real feel for it. So I hope some of these ideas help, and thanks for your time. All right.